Hello everyone, my name is SmartAlec24 and I'm going to make a quick video on how I clean NES game cartridges. I just got this one in the mail today, Jeopardy Junior Edition. I've had some questions here and there about how I clean the cartridges and basically my process for when I get a new game like this that needs cleaned. So if I pop it into my top loader NES, unfortunately we get a blue screen here. So I am going to show off exactly what I do when I need to clean a cartridge. Okay, so what I use is I use Windex, or off-brand Windex is fine. I got this at Target a couple years ago. So I just get some Windex. I get a Q-tip. I usually use one Q-tip per cartridge that I'm trying to clean. Sometimes I clean multiples at once. So there's Q-tip. And something else I use is a 3.8 millimeter screwdriver like this. There is a, I think 4.4 millimeter one as well. I got this like 6 years ago. There are probably better alternatives than this one because this one kind of is falling apart and everything, but the screws still work. So yeah, you need that type of screwdriver. Now, sometimes the screws in these cartridges, you'll need a flathead screwdriver, but luckily that's not the case here. So I'm going to take the screws off and let's see what we got. I was shaking this cartridge earlier and heard a little bit of rattling in there, so that's not a good sign, but that's okay. That's the point of this. Now, you technically don't have to open this up like I do, but I do it anyways. And this is part of the reason, is because if there's something rattling around in there, then I want to figure out what that might be. So let's see here. Oh, okay, 2 of the screws came out. One of them doesn't want to leave. Come on. Okay, we got it. There we go. All right. So I'm not an expert in cleaning these cartridges, but just taking a look at the pins here. It doesn't look horrible. There's still definitely some dirt and debris on it. So what I do is I grab Windex and I just spray a little bit of that on the Q-tip. Not too much. I used to take the top of that off and dip the Q-tip in, but basically I like to do this against like my desk, or sometimes I'll put a towel on, but yeah, I just try to scrub off as much dirt and debris as possible. And yeah, some of it is definitely coming off. I have a habit of looking at the Q-tip and checking out if it is clearing things off. Again, you don't have to remove you don't have to take apart the cartridge entirely, but I did hear some rattling, and it looks like we've got a couple bits of plastic in there. That's mainly, yeah, that came from this little bit right here, but it's basically just little plastic bits to keep the cartridge in place. There's another little bit there. I don't know what that was from. I don't know what that was from, but in any case, that takes care of that problem. So yeah, Q-tip's kind of dirty, but that's the joys of cleaning these cartridges. All right, so then what I do is I will just wipe it down with the dry side of the Q-tip, and it sometimes can get rid of some more debris. Yeah, you can see there, yeah. The joys of cleaning NES cartridges. Okay, so once I see that, like after I've been scrubbing for a while, if there's not much left coming off, then that lets me know that it might be fine to try it out. Yeah, I think we're good now. So I'm gonna put this back together. If it wants to do that. I've actually never filmed myself doing this, so this is a first. All right, I'm gonna put the screws in, and then we will move on over and give this game a try. Okay, so we've got our cleaned Jeopardy Junior Edition cartridge. The outside does look a little bit dirty, but that's no big deal. I can clean that later. So let's pop it in and see if we can play this game. Oh, we're close. So if that happens, I blow on the cartridge. They say blowing on the cartridge doesn't work. I bet it does. I'm a legend. Blowing on the cartridges does work, or it can work. However, you really got to clean the cartridge in order to truly get it to work. But if something like that happens where it's like it's almost there, sometimes there might just be a little bit of debris not wanting to get off the pins or something. So blowing on it will sometimes resolve that problem. Also, it could just be from the Windex. Maybe it isn't completely dry. But yeah, Jeopardy Junior Edition is working. So yeah, not too bad. Alright, I can't backspace, I guess. Alrighty. So yeah, that's basically how I clean NES cartridges, so hopefully that helps. I know there's a lot of videos out there on how to clean these, but yeah, hopefully I gave you guys some tips on how you can clean your NES cartridges if they are not working. If the cartridge still isn't working after cleaning it, it could be your NES console. I actually have two NES systems. Let me try to move this down there. There is an NES down there, right there, but I also have a top loader. So, but yeah, that's all I'm going to do for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this helps you out. Thank you very much. Have a good day.